So in order for us to, I start a lot of my videos out with self still. And so in order for a lot of us to remember who we are, so we can be guided towards safety during these times of calamity, we have to come back into who we are and tap into our past lives. A lot of us are still looking outside of ourselves for salvation, when there is no outside of ourselves. Everything you truly need to remember is within inside of you. Lately, part of me needed to dress in more linen-based clothes, whichever part of me that is. The Amazonian part of me likes her hair tied up, so that way her dreads don't fly in her face when she fights. I'm pretty sure the Egyptian in me wears the linen clothes, plus this, whatever this is. I do this now every morning, a little smoke bath. It has some cannabis, some sage, some other herb I forgot, and a couple of drops of a few different essential oils: peppermint, tea tree, orange, cinnamon. Actually really calms the spirit down. And then I found out that Egyptians actually use smoke like this and herbs like this to actually perfume themselves. Huh. So our past lives, the people we were, they've gained knowledge for us. They've taught us things. They've been through things in order for us to prepare for these times. Not everybody, but a certain few of us. We've been prepared for these times. We've been preparing for these times in order to save the people, in order to help wake up the people. But in order to do that, you must come back into who you are. You must be who you are. Whatever's trying to break free, even though you may think it's not you. I'm from Oakland, so to be dressed like this, wild. Because this ain't me. I should be chilling with the homies smoking a blunt. Instead, I'm sitting here and talking about humo, baby, mamita. But this is who I really am. So it's nothing to run away from. It's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be intimidated by. It honestly feels better when I start to come back into myself. I actually can't not see myself with my hair tied up some way now. The universe is speaking to me again. I'm seeing shooting stars and meteorites as I ask questions. Am I really the son of the Great Mother? Do you really want me to come down here and whoop Azazel's ass? Yes, nigga, that's your job, boy. Fine. I don't have time not to accept who I am. Because my family will perish. Because the people I love will perish. Because this world that I love will perish. I love Earth. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place with all a diverse life. Filled with diverse life. It's a special planet. It's a beautiful planet. It's understandable why they want it. And if they can't have it, why they'd rather destroy it. But they can't. I won't allow it, and we won't allow it. There's more of us. There's more of us that came here to save Earth. So you have to remember yourself and remember your mission. Remember why you came to Earth. Remember why you chose to be born on Earth. It wasn't to learn some shit and go to some fucking school. Earth school has been canceled for a long time since these demons came here. It's about rescue mission right now. It's mission wake up, mission rescue, mission evacuate. Get these motherfuckers out of here. Wake them up. Get them on a high vibration so they can be taken up to the ships above. Because I guess the surface of Mother Earth has to go through a cleansing. We, We can't just leave the buildings behind. all the cities, all the cars, all that has to be destroyed. It has to be swallowed up by Mother Earth, and she'll break it all back down. And then when we come back, we need to be living naturally with Earth. We need to build houses that can actually be broken down or will biodegrade over time, or houses that we can grow food out of instead of these big chunks of cinder block that don't do nothing but take away the beauty from the earth, take away all the colorful life from the earth. You got these big ass gray cities, just gray and ugly and sad, like that one fucking episode of Timmy Turner. Everything's just gray. Like, why? It's a Gray's idea. Reptilians don't care, they live underground. The Greys said, well, make a city like this for the humans and us. But you'll get there sooner or later. But mainly the point is to let yourself be yourself. A lot of us wouldn't do things like this because, I don't want to walk out in public like this. I didn't for a while. I just walked out, realized I don't give a shit. And I love these clothes, actually. They're freaking flowy and shit. It's just feels nice. This one isn't as flowy as the other ones I got. It's not even fully long sleeve. But I like it. And it actually feels more me than a hoodie and a beanie, a fresh fade, a nice clean tee or something, some Jordans. Although I still might rock the J's with the fit though, when Jesus was some old style, a little bit swag. But I still got other lies I need to remember. Remember why and what they learned. Like as an Egyptian, I was told by my father and my mother that I would be born again in the times where I'd be a stranger to this land, and that my brothers and sisters would overthrow the sisters and the mothers, and that the matriarchy would fall. I'd be reborn into a time where I wouldn't remember none of my past lives, and that I would have to remember them, and that this journey was going to be pretty perilous, or I think that's the word, and that I was going to forget a lot of things and forget a lot of people that I was going to have to remember in a time when the matriarchy would rise again. And what do you know? Here we are, rise of the matriarchs, return of the great mother. And then the visions of you're a primordial dragon, you're one of the rare few sons of the great mother. Like, I don't have no reason to make this shit up. So why the fuck would this shit pop in my mind? Unless it's something, right? And then all the great mother stuff, the divine feminine, and everything else that's coming together. It's like, holy shit. Kicking out that poisonous shit already. So lately I've been remembering a few little snippets and things of my life. I remember the Amazonian. I remember her dying. The pain she felt as a warrior, not being able to protect the women and the children. The same pain I felt now, which sparked that memory. Some of these beings aren't originally from this planet. They came to this planet, and we offered them help, and they turned their backs on us. And then I believe they might have even taught our brothers and sisters, or not our brothers and sisters, our brothers mainly, to turn their backs on the mother, but I don't know fully yet. But I know she's the warrior. She's the reason I have things like this. she's the one who likes to fight, to train. The Egyptian in me is interested in magic a lot. Alchemy. They even have cannabis on the Egyptian walls, so I'm wondering if that's my Egyptian life or one of my shamanistic lives. Excuse me. I don't know. I have one more I don't feel like getting up and getting. Then I have a life as a... I don't know what I was. I've never seen my actual face in this vision. The only thing I remember is, like, I put my head to the head of a bison and I looked it in the eyes. It was almost as if I was saying goodbye. I don't know what was happening, but like I really have some weird connection to bison. Like, I love bison. It breaks my heart to know like what they did to all the bison here. For some reason, like I want a bison, not just to own a bison. Like, I want like a herd of bison to be walking through my land for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is. They're such a beautiful animal. And randomly I'll get that connection of me putting my head to its head and looking it in the eye. And I don't know, we connected on some level. But I don't think there were any bison in the Egyptian times. So I don't believe that was my Egyptian life. That had to be more of one of these lives during the American Indian thing. Before they killed all the bison, or most of them. Bastards. But I think that's who collects these feathers. I have like 7 feathers around my freaking house. You know, I heard it was illegal for you to pick up certain bird feathers. What the fuck is wrong with the world? How you gonna tell me what the fuck's illegal and what the fuck's not illegal? Like, certain shit just pisses me off. Like, bitch, how you gonna tell me I can't grow certain plants? And how the fuck are you gonna tell me I can't pick up a feather? Especially if Mother Nature dropped it in front of me. Bitch, that was my sign. And that was Mother Nature speaking to me. Who the fuck are you people? Dictating Mother Nature. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of you men dictating my mother. This is Mother Nature. This is Mother Earth. This is Tiamat. You don't need to dictate her. You don't need to fucking tell people. What you need to tell people to do is how not to hurt her. Not how not to do shit that you don't want them to do for no fucking logical reason. That's fucking stupid. Like, people will make the rules about the dumbest shit. You can't collect rainwater. How about you can't poison the goddamn air? Ho. How about that instead? Instead of worrying about the fucking rainwater, why did we let the rainwater get poisoned? Idiots. Tama who won't tell me I can't fucking fix shit. Like, I wouldn't be mad if the rules made sense in order to protect Mother Earth. But niggas just be doing some weird shit for the most dumbass reasons. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Humans are some special creatures, man. And these demons have got y'all messed up mentally. That's all there's gonna be, a destruction, sadly. Every day I see it, and it's real sad. The saddest part is that this destruction is gonna happen mainly because of ignorance. Not even because you're evil people and you deserve to be destroyed. It's just because you're fucking ignorant. And it just came to a point where it's just like, bro, they will not fight for themselves. They won't stand up for themselves. They keep just letting their planet be destroyed. They keep just letting themselves be destroyed and then fucking cry, woe is me, and why did this happen and how did this happen? Nigga, you just let it happen. You just sat there and you let it happen. What do you mean, woe is me and how, why did this happen? You just sat there and let it happen. Like, we know they're devils. We know they do demonic shit. But we still want to act surprised when they do demonic shit. And even ask them, why are you doing this? It's in their fucking nature. They're devils. here to destroy the world and teach you how to destroy it too, and to destroy yourself. Even with the few memories I have of the past lives, you know, it's a lot of shame on you. Why haven't you got it by now? Why haven't y'all stood up? Why haven't y'all been like, fuck a 47 president, nigga? We need some sort of break here. We have a sort of break here and maybe do some sort of citizen community fucking some shit, because having one person make all this shit up and having all these executive offices and all these niggas colluding on us and taking money and stealing money and doing bullshit and really promising this and promising that and then breaking every promise, and then the world's going in economic fucking disasters and shit, and we're fucking having food shortages, and it's all because we keep trusting these people with all this power. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. And then the same people tell you, don't go growing your own food. Don't go making your own baby food. Don't become self-sustained. Trust us. We'll get our shit together. No, because you haven't. It's like a really bad relationship. We just keep getting cheated on. We just keep coming right back. Oh, the next president will be good. Man, they're all part of the same bloodline. Maybe that's why they all got these toxic traits of being just lying and conniving and just sinister and just a bunch of bastards. Just maybe, right? Just maybe you can put two and two together and realize that these goddamn devils don't give a goddamn shit about none of us, and they just want us to destroy ourselves. And so they're teaching us how to destroy ourselves. And then when we destroy ourselves and we scream, how is this happening? They're sitting back, laughing like a motherfucker. Like, them niggas really dumb, huh? They're really gonna keep eating McDonald's. And they even had the Jewish guy come and tell y'all that we take the bodies and we grind them up and put them in the hamburger patties. Because we only like the blood. We only drink the adrenochrome. So when we're done draining the drinking comb, we just take all the bodies, ship them to the meat factories. They grind them all up and put them in the hot dogs and the hamburgers, and then you guys eat them. That's how they look at us. Natural flavors, just fucking aborted babies. Like, what? Anything you've eaten that has the word natural flavor on the back of the package most likely means you have consumed grinded up baby fetus, aborted baby fetus in food for flavor. Oh, and you motherfuckers don't want to go grow your own food? I don't know about y'all, but I'm heading to the wilderness, to the mountaintops. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, you guys are crazy. Anything that's red, that uses red dye, is most likely from bugs. Like, I'm not saying eating bugs is wrong, but I'm saying I know they ain't doing it right. I know they ain't sterilizing shit like they say they are. Liars. You know, we're the government, they can't lie to us. Good God, how many times have they lied to us? How many times have they used their citizens as science experiments and shit? When are y'all gonna learn they don't give a damn about you? So we need to become who we were. The shamans, the priests, the monks, the gardeners, the herbalists, the seer, the watcher, the speaker, the drummer, the singer, the dancer, the hunter, the gatherer. You know, we don't have to do shit primitive. We don't actually have to hunt a bunch of animals to be more like, we have the knowledge and capabilities to grow enough food to keep us sustained without having to kill the animals or kill as many of the animals. to lock them in cages and shit. We have enough land to let them free roam so they can live a happy motherfucking life. So they can eat a bunch of variety of vegetables and stuff, so that way they can have a variety of vitamins and stuff, instead of just having a bunch of grains and stuff that we grew without vitamins and stuff, because we don't even have the common sense to realize that you can't grow crops in the same plot of soil for years on years on years on years on end without replenishing the soil with nutrients. So for the farmers talking about, oh no, the top soil was dying, were you stupid? You just thought you was going to be able to plant and grow forever and ever and ever and never reconstitute the dirt? And that's stupid. Who taught you that? Like why do we have the knowledge of composting, but farmers and other growers are destroying the topsoil? What is the whole point in composting? Like, why are you not composting? We're just throwing all our vegetable scraps in a fucking garbage in the big waste bin, huh? We're all just digging big old holes and throwing all our trash in the fucking earth. Not composting it, just throw it all in there, plastic and all. Idiocracy is what we've been tricked into. State of idiocracy. Until now we look at the past and we go, wow, why and how did the ancient Egyptians do that? And where did they go? Nigga, they dipped. They said, oh, them motherfuckers crazy. Into the spaceships. Some stayed down here. Some of us are them. We're just in a totally different geographic place because of all the wars and all the fighting. And things need to get back in order. So some of us need to remember who we are, why we came here, why we've been living these past few lives. What have you learned in those lives? Did you know they weren't for those times and they were for these times most likely? What did you learn that can help free the people or save the people? If all the food stores shut down, if all the hospitals shut down, if all the schools shut down, what sort of talent, skill, or knowledge could you bring to a community or a tribe? How would you be able to do your part? It doesn't have to be complex. It could be just simple. Growing food. Simple. You can follow orders. You can be taught to grow food or taught to make clothes. Hand out food. You know, simple shit. But can you and will you be able to live in a community? In a tribe? Tribal-like rules? We come together, we don't charge our people for food, we just make sure that everybody can eat. Everybody got clothes, everybody got a shelter over their head, a roof. Maybe it's not so much a roof. Something. Clean water. I mean, simple things to take care of each other would take care of the world. If we could take care of each other, we would see that we could easily take care of the world. But we don't take care of each other. We try to fight each other, outsmart each other, rule each other, and all this other type of nonsense. Ow. Should have got up a little slower. We need to come back into who we were. And remember, some of us have a very important mission to do here on Earth. For Earth. She needs us. She's crying out to us because they're destroying her. They're causing destruction, death, sadness, starvation, loneliness. Shit, at this point we're all suffocating. So we have to wake up to who we are. Remember who you are. Remember you're more than human. Remember you've been here before, most likely.
Remember, you've lived a couple of lives. Some of you may have new souls. You may only have a lifetime or two under your belt. But it's for those beings that we're here to save and try to get them from destroying. Because they're teaching you everything to destroy your soul. They're teaching you everything to destroy your soul. They don't care about the physical. A lot of people say you can't destroy the soul through this energy. I'll tell you right now, you can do some damage to that shit. You can face a near destruction. Enough to it makes your aura inhabitable by demons, where they'll be able to take over you, who or what you are. And you'll be no more. You can corrupt the soul. The consciousness. It's almost like a computer file. Just think of it like that. And they can either A, give it a virus, which is a demon, or they can B, factory reset that, and then overwrite it with a demon or virus. And these are very dangerous things and are very irreversible. So we're trying to get you guys to see what's going on here. To see these beings are trying to attack you at every front, at every end. They're trying to destroy your soul. They're trying to wipe your genetic memory so you don't have anything. You're just a blank slate. Easy to overtake. That's why we gotta come together. All the tribes have to come together. The black tribe, the white tribe, the red tribe, and the yellow tribe. That's what they're spoken of as in the Holy prophecy. We all need to come together. No, this isn't just about the black and the white tribe. This is about all of us. No one's being left out. No one is taking full blame. Everybody is equally blamed for this shit, and everyone has an equal opportunity to get the fuck towards righteousness and to listen. The messages are all in the air. They're in the food, the healthy food, the fruits and the vegetables. It's all there, where the safe zones are, how to get there, what type of righteous clothing you gotta wear. Like, I'm not just wearing this shit for fun. I needed to wear more linen-based cotton clothing. I can't wear nylon nor polyester no more. At least nothing that's 50% nylon polyester. Like, I have a shirt that has like strings, and the strings are made of polyester. I believe that's fine, but the fabric itself cannot be made out of polyester, out of nylon, none of that shit. So okay, maybe it wasn't my style, but it's who I am, and it's helping my chakras be more open so I can receive more information. So do I want to dress like the devil's world and look like the devil's minions just so I could look good and be stuck in this world, be stuck in the cities without no directions? Go that way, go that way, go that way. No, I don't want none of that. I want my guides, my spirit guides, my ancestors, whatever you want to call them, to be able to guide me, to be able to send me messages when the time has been, but shit. You don't want to be blind and deaf during these times. You want eyes to see and ears to hear, because it's going to be very important. And if you can't gain your eyes to see and your ears to hear, and you have children, know that their eyes and ears are most likely open. So listen to them at least. You find yourself running away from some sort of monster, extraterrestrial, and your kid be like, "Mommy, we gotta go this way." Listen to them. Especially if you wasn't as woke as you should have been. The kids will always be. The kids are divinely protected. Some of them. Most. Hopefully. I think that's it for my ramble today. So I guess remember who you are. Remember who you were. Remember who you need to be in these times of calamity. Woo! Nah, we'll just end it at that for today's Raw Thoughts and God Talks.